Lazarus. Like I say, this episode is where we delve a bit into Jack's personal history, and we get to see from his past some elements that you wouldn't normally obviously see, and it's quite an emotional episode as well because it's sort of reliving what happened. And I know it's through a doppelganger, but it's still sort of him, if you know what I mean. And I do really like this episode because, like I say again, it's delving into that sort of character past, and it's more realistic to the audience. This is the illustrated companion that I am using as a reference guide with these episodes now, because these have bits in that I didn't even know before from just searching on the internet. So in this one, just gives a brief description of what the episode is about, and then it says, here that the location wasn't all visual effects; it was actually filmed in a proper sulfur pit. So that's quite interesting to know, because usually you think of like it's just all special effects and they've just dumped a bit of yellow sand in there and some crystals, but obviously the crystals weren't there. So they've said that they've put that in a sulfur pit, and they just added a bit of like paint to it, artwork. They said we supplemented the colour with some matte painting. So yeah, that's very interesting to know. They also said that the visual effects executive producer Michael Greenberg, this is him highlighting this as this episode. Greenberg also remembers the episode as being one of the most emotional of the early seasons, which I agree with him. He says Rick was really into it because it went back into O'Neill's relationship with his son, and anytime you do something like that, it's going to be emotional and very dramatic. Fortunately, it's a pretty light-hearted set, and the director was a jokester, so he kept us going. That's what you need in a situation like that, otherwise everyone will just be like crying and depressed, I suppose. It says there have been many wonderful episodes of Stargate SG-1, says Hank Cohen, the current president of MGM Television. But Cold Lazarus is the one that sticks in my memory. I remember when we took it to the MIPCOM, an annual event to showcase new productions, concepts in television and films. We were one of the little sale offers showing it to buyers from the United Kingdom, Germany. I stepped out of the room for a moment. I'd already seen it 8 million times, and when I came back, 5 people in the room were in tears. Oh wow, you see, I wouldn't know that by looking at it, and that's interesting to know that, like you say, an episode this early on in a brand new sci-fi television series that obviously needs to make a staple to come back for more and to be in the minds of the fans, to say that they went to this event and showed these people as like a promotion and these people were upset from it. That's just like really amazing. It's making my eyes well up now, because just to know that, obviously it's just amazing to know that, you know, everyone that worked on Stargate put so much work and effort into making this, and that for it to be such an emotional episode and to get the tears in the eyes of people that wouldn't probably even watch anything like that before, that's just extraordinary. I knew that not only did we have a show that would appeal to slaves to the sci-fi genre, but the humanity of our stories would appeal to anyone. Now that is a good quote, might actually use that. And there it is, there's the picture of Jack on the illustrated companion at Cold Lazarus. So yeah, I really enjoyed that episode, and that's just summed it all up for me, just reading that bit out. I think it's an amazing episode and an emotional episode, and it was nice to see that side of Jack, even though I know it wasn't technically Jack, but it's just nice to see that, and I really do love this episode. I hope you all enjoyed the recap as much as I did, and look out for my quiz question that I'll be posting this week, and my merchandise opening next week as well. And thank you for watching. Please click the subscribe button and like for more videos, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.